See, you could never predict how I'm gonna start this sucker, bro. Anyway, let me run this back. I'm gonna actually run this back. I'm gonna talk about the same thing that I probably talked about in another video. I don't know if I deleted the sucker or not because I'm recording everything at a time. See, I got this kind of schedule. It's not really a schedule, but it's a schedule. So okay, it's working. I just get stuff out. I just record, and then I upload. And afterwards, I make the thumbnail because ain't nobody over here yet. So what's the point of doing all that extra stuff for? You don't got to do all the extra stuff when ain't nothing going on right now. But just to keep things flowing naturally, we're talking about how we're gonna move, how we're gonna get things done, how am I gonna structure things. And right now, what I want to do is ask this first question. This first question is actually about like how will I be recording after I get my dorm and all that situated. So I don't know. I'll have a roommate, and I don't know if a roommate will want somebody freaking recording. Like I don't know if they want their freaking stuff all recorded and all that, bro. The second they try to be federal out here, bro. But yeah. See, I'm just trying to see what I can get done. So in a couple of weeks, we're gonna be moving into a dorm, but I don't know if I'll be recording a video by then. But my mom wants me to stay on campus, but it's weird to try to stay on campus because I got too much stuff going on off campus as well that I can't just throw out the window. I'm trying to adapt in a way, and there's too much to adapt to. There's a little too much to adapt to at the time, and I don't think anybody's gonna put my freaking YouTube as a priority. Nobody's gonna prioritize what I think should be a priority, and so it's like you kind of just gotta figure out ways around things. I know for a fact. I know for a whole fact. I know that anything that I want to do that's not college is not gonna get prioritized by anybody. So I'm just trying, bro. I'm trying to see where my footing is. But yeah, sometimes you just want to chill. And actually, yesterday I had a chill day. Not yesterday. It was a couple of days ago. I had a real chill day, and I was just really just doing my thing, being by myself, being off the internet. Because one thing that I actually said, like I went to, like I go to therapy, right? And I was told that it was actually a really good trait to have, to be able to know exactly like when I should detach from the internet and when I should just like go ahead and come back, because it's like staying off the internet is like it's not like staying off the internet makes you a freaking god. It's about knowing when you should be off the internet. It's like knowing your limits. So for me, what my limit is when I see, like, I just get tired of seeing all the same stuff about like this YouTuber's a pedophile, this YouTuber did that, somebody's complaining about somebody existing or something like that. Like that whole sketch situation, everybody trying to get on the sketch just because he had a couple of freaking tapes leaked, and it wasn't even anything that was really, it wasn't any of your business, if I'm being like dead honest. And suckers had a problem with that. Like, you know how annoying that is to just see every day. Like, you got people rage baiting. You got people doing this knowing that it makes you mad. And anyway, my point proven. You see how I just went on a rant. Sometimes when stuff like that happens, you just gotta take your own step away from things. And what I do to take that step away from things is just take this. I just take an archive of Japanese TV from the 80s, right? And I just watch it. I just either watch that or I just go ahead and play some games on Delta. And it's actually just like, it's just fun. It's fun to sit there and just not really have any goal in the day. It's like being a kid again. Like, when you were a little kid, like a little kid, you used to just do stuff throughout the day, and it's like, no, like you would get bored sometimes, but you still had a lot of fun just doing nothing. That's what it was like for me. Like, you kind of just have to recreate those childhood days in a way. And like, again, like I would have a way easier of a time doing this if I weren't limited by so many things. Like, I'm limited by the fact that I can't go to my friend's house all the time. I can't just go over there because their parents have rules, and they don't want people coming over there that they don't know like that. And I'm someone that they don't know like that. But it's like it's weird because like you want to have the same childhood that you thought you were going to have. Like like you want to live life the way that you thought you were going to be able to live it when you were a kid, but you don't get that. Like what I thought I was going to be able to do as a kid, I thought I was going to be able to just be like, just chill out and have more organic experiences with people, actually be able to go to people's houses. And I don't even get that because the people that were around me, they'll abandon you so quick for something else. They'll abandon you so quick for someone else that just doesn't do them any good. And you can tell it doesn't do them any good. Like they'll butter you up with all these compliments and say so many good things about you, but when it comes to actually supporting you, when you actually need them, they just vanish. And that's what it's like for a lot of people. But it's like recently I found friends that don't do that. And it's like the one time I had the freedom to actually be able to make decisions on my own, I still don't get to really interact with them because there's still rules that are in place that they have to abide by. And it's like ridiculous because like you're supposed to have so much freedom by the time you turn my age. Like you're supposed to be able to do things on your own, like have fun. You're supposed to be able to just go out. And I don't get that privilege all the time because I'm just limited by what the world offers and the way people are. And it's just annoying sometimes because you just want to have fun, but you just can't. You can't in the world that you live in. Like we're just stuck in a time where you just can't have any fun. Like the fun police are always out. Like you can't do nothing, bro. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I mean? Like the freaking Koopas. I might just throw a random behind bop, bop edit just so I can throw suckers off. Just to throw people off. I've been purposefully not really editing stuff because it's harder to get stuff out when you gotta like go through so much at a time. With the channel, I'm talking about just live in the channel. But like it's hard to get stuff out when you try to edit everything, and then it doesn't really do you any good because it doesn't really do me any good because I'm not really learning anything from editing out or filtering everything that I do. It's like I'm just a person, bro. Like you gotta learn how to talk to me as a person before you learn how to talk to me as anybody else. And people don't understand that. You meet people and they treat you like content, bro. Like they're not real. Like a lot of these people are not real. Like you cannot believe how somehow these people will treat you like content and they don't even have a channel or nothing. They've got nothing going on for themselves but a little bit of freaking street cred in a freaking school, bro. Like what? It don't make sense. It's crazy how things work, but yeah. So my goal is really just trying to get some kind of engagement, have people just have people come through and actually see me for me. And while I still want to do, I'm still trying to be aware of what people want or what I think is good. It's kind of like I still want to hold true to myself. Like, you know what I mean? Because YouTube didn't start out as a website where everybody was just freaking balling, making money, doing all these like thinking about content. YouTube just started out as a website where you just threw videos on the platform and probably showed a couple of your friends at school. That's the vibe that I just trying to get because I don't have that anymore. I wanted that so bad for people in real life, and I don't get that because people are so stuck in this content world, this content mind. You know what I mean? So what I want to do is actually just I just want to build my own presence to where it's not content, but it's just me. It's just me being a person, like, because it's rare. It's actually rare nowadays to just find somebody that's just a person on here. Because everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to be a millionaire. Everybody want to be this and that. Everything that doesn't matter. And that's not what I want. I want to be exactly what YouTube was supposed to be. Just freaking a dude doing his own thing. Just a dude doing his own thing and kind of having having an audience, and it's like it's a little revolutionary in a way. It's revolutionary, but also not, because it's just running back to the roots. But yeah, this is gonna be a whole bunch of changes. I got to figure out how I want to manage my time, how I'm gonna like I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna manage my time, get all my assignments done. Also, like kind of just interact with people, like grow as a person, but also kind of show it off, and like show it off on like YouTube, of course. But like it's hard to kind of think of a way that you can do right now when there's so many things that are just moving and changing. So right now it's kind of just like a standby. Things are on standby. I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to really do, but I'm just giving updates. It's hard to really just be so sure about everything when things are just changing all the time. Like I just got my schedule because they gave me information to get a schedule late, and I'm just now getting my schedule. So I gotta see about that. I got time in between classes, but that's not necessarily time that I'm always going to be using to put something out. It's just seeing what's going to work. So just look out for what I'm doing or whatever. Just see what's good, really. Just if you want to stick around, see how things end up, and just stick around and see how things end up. You know what I mean? I'm not saying the Samurai slice that like button, but I'm saying the Samurai slice that like button. You know what I mean? Yes, I know. I'm an OG Corey Kenshin fan, by the way. If you didn't know, I actually found Corey back before he was. I think when he first blew up, that's when I found Corey. Believe it or not, there's actually a whole bunch of YouTubers that I found like right when they blew up. Like I found Dashi, like right when he blew up. I found Etika right when he blew up. I found Corey right when he blew up. Berlizzi, like there's so many people. Like you probably couldn't imagine how many people that I've actually watched just go from 0 to the freaking millions, bro. That's probably part of the reason why I'm on here. It's because I see what they did. Like I see what they did. I didn't see the fame. I saw before the fame, and I want to be before the fame because I love before the fame, man. I don't want suckers freaking trying to show up outside my house. I don't want suckers freaking. I don't want zombies, bro. Like, have you seen Speed's streams? Bro, Speed has nothing but freaking zombies in his freaking fan base. Like, god dang, bro. Like, you saw how he was in Norway? You saw how he was when he was in Europe doing a tour? Like, bro, why are they... Like, god dang, bro. Like, y'all gotta swarm around the car like freaking fake. Like, y'all swarming around the car like you saw Jesus or something. Like, bro, he's just a kid. He's my age. He's normal as freak. Like, chill, bro. It's like, I know somebody's probably gonna be like, bro, he's not normal, man. He's a millionaire. He's a 18-year-old who's a freaking millionaire. How can you call that normal? I call it normal because I don't see people as bigger than human. I can't just see that sometimes. It's like people are gonna assume that I'm hating. People assume that I'm hating when I say something that I just want to say. But it's like, just because I said something don't mean I don't like him. Like, just because I say something negative about Kai or something negative about Speed doesn't mean I don't like them. It just means that I don't agree. Or not really don't agree. It's more like I just don't do things the same way as other people. And that's always the way it's been. Like, I've never been someone that's gone with the grain. And like, this isn't new to me. So it's like, it's not like why would I have any reason to freaking beef with Speed? Like, as a matter of fact, if Kai or Speed are watching right now, I don't even think this is watching, but like, if you're watching right now, like, what problems do I have with you? I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. I just see what you're putting out. I'm talking about what you're putting out, not you as a person. Two different things. But yeah, like I talked about everything that I really wanted to get out. Just trying to adjust to things. There's a whole bunch of moving parts. Things aren't really going to be going out planned. So let me pause right here and actually cut things off because it's not going to get any freaking quicker. But it's like, how do I sign out these suckers? I don't know. Are you going to figure out how? No, I'm just going to cut you off.